One of the most underrated primary weapons is of course the crossbow. I started using this gun again and it is still a very good primary. I don't know why people are saying that the what's it called, bolt action sniper or whatever it is called, like the LS or whatever it is a little bit more better than it. It's probably because, I mean, it has a scope or whatever, it has like a new model, it has animations or whatever, but this crossbow is still as good as I thought it was, or probably even better, since literally I started playing with it for like 5-ish games until eventually I just called it for a day. So basically saying this crossbow sniper is very cheap, and obviously you can perma buy it if you want to or not, it doesn't matter. But realistically, literally, when you can literally snipe any infected with literally not that much practice, and especially the fact that its basic model in first person looks kind of I guess kind of taking up a little bit of the screen, but when you actually go into third person, it barely looks like you're holding that much of a threatening weapon. However, all you have to really do in order to actually get the best of it is just aim at an infected and then just basically fire or whatever. So realistically, what I'm just trying to say is, for whatever reason, this crossbow is pretty underrated. Now, when I see many of the tier lists that they post on the tier list channel on the Discord server, this crossbow is ranked in like B to like C tier, and I'm honestly just confused on why it's like C or even lower tiers when this gun is actually pretty strong with damage, not much ammunition. However, when you're killing infected left and right, especially one-shotting hunters, tanglers, spitters, who the fuck calls them, droolers, and all the other special infected, especially damaging them enough with headshots, and then you can finish them off with either a secondary or just another shot, it just makes like a really satisfying and just amazing time. I mean, I even played 15 games with the crossbow back then, and it was honestly still fun and actually a good challenge to actually do. I might do another one, probably like minigun or something, but realistically saying, this weapon is just really just not even heard of or even seen in games really, even though it is a very devastatingly strong primary with a ton of damage per shot. And as long as you literally practice for like 5-ish or even more, like 6 or like 8 games, you will eventually start to become very good at it, and then eventually after like 10 or like 13 games, you'll eventually become a pro and you're going to be sniping infected left and right constantly. I don't really know what the point of this project was, but I think it was just a mainly of, hey, look at this primary weapon, it's actually a pretty strong and nice viable weapon to actually use, and especially start renting now, since literally there are a few strong infected. However, I did actually manage to specifically drain all the HP from a juggernaut using the crossbow in a super shorty. I don't even know if I have the footage, but if I do, I'll show you. But it's actually pretty hilarious on how we actually managed to use all crossbows. Two of my teammates had a crossbow and some of the primaries or whatever, or secondaries, and we actually managed to defeat Juggernaut using only crossbows. It was fun, to say the least. Crossbow is a very devastatingly strong primary, I do have to say, and I'm honestly just so bewildered that a lot of people are saying that this gun isn't as good as the other sniper or the mini M14, and realistically saying, it's one of the most rarest guns I actually see, because since literally every single person is going for the M870 or the M1014 or just other Roblox weapons, and specifically the pay-to-win people, or the free-to-play people, they actually use like Uzis or like the Sterling, and nobody even uses the crossbow, probably because they just think of a crossbow being not that much damage and stuff like that. But realistically saying, the crossbow is actually a pretty devastatingly powerful weapon to actually use, and especially rent. Don't know what the point of this project was, but I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And yeah, that's just my general overview, or just, I guess, opinion on the crossbow. Thank you, and God bless. I don't know.